warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, our group will be presenting about Kuwait. Our group consists of 4 group members, which are BALQIS binti ALIAN, Nurul ASMIA'TUL AISHAH, Muhammad Aiman Rafiq, and myself, SOPHIE JULIANA. Without further ado, let's begin our presentation. We will start off with a short introduction on Kuwait. Kuwait, or officially known as the State of Kuwait, is a country in Western Asia. It is situated in the northern edge of Eastern Arabia at the tip of the Persian Gulf. It borders Iraq to the north and Saudi Arabia to the south. Kuwait has a population of 4.8 million inhabitants. About 1/3 are Kuwaiti nationals. The others are expatriates and foreigners. The capital of the emirate is Kuwait City. The spoken language is Arabic, while English is the lingua franca. The official religion in Kuwait is Islam. Kuwait is also one of the 6 member states of the Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) and a member state of the League of Arab States. The picture on the right side of the slide depicts the Kuwait Towers, which consists of 2 water reservoirs and a restaurant. Moving on, this is the content that we will be presenting. There are 7 points altogether, which are our company profile, the country to be ventured, the types of FDI, the modes of entry, human resource, challenges, conclusion and recommendation, and lastly, appendices and references. Without further ado, let's start with the first point, which is our company profile.
So, without further ado, we go to the first one, which is company profile. There are 7 categories inside the company profile, which are about us, which tell about the profile of the company, which is truly for. The second one is vision, that tells the vision of the company. The third one is mission, it tells about the mission of the company. The fourth is objective, which talks about the objective of the company. Fifth is strength. It tells about the strength of our company, which is 34. And the sixth is competitors. It tells about a few competitors that our company needs to compete with. And the last one is industry analysis. It is a tool used in market assessment. So, let's go to the first category, which is about us. Our company is truly for. We are a company that invents modern yet stylish garments for people regardless of age. We are looking forward to being one of the top fashion houses. The second category is vision. Our company vision is to be one of the top companies that ensure the satisfaction of the customers with the goods and services.
Assalamualaikum. My name is BALQIS binti ALIAN. So for the next slide, I am going to talk about the company mission. As we know, mission statement is the roadmap company vision statement. Mission statement can be defined as what line of business a company is in and why it exists and what purpose it serves. So here on the slide is our company mission is making an enjoyable experience for the customer to shop while creating an apparel company that offers superior design, quality, and also value to the customer. Providing customer with an enjoyable shopping experience means we get to turn a much larger number of visitors into regular. After all, people are not going to shop where they feel unwelcome or taken for granted. We have done for the company mission. Let's go to the company objective. As we know, company objective is a goal or outcome that we want our company to achieve. Here on the slide, our company objective is to establish a well-known boutique that provides one of the best clothing, as well as continually and consistently increase the total number of customers per year. In order to achieve this objective, we have to implement a marketing strategy to attract new buyer or customer. We have to introduce new design that we allow to upsell to our customer. Fifth is internal and external strength of the company. As you can see on the left side of the slide is the internal strength, while of the right side is external strength. First, employee or human resource. Our employees are expert in design and fashion that take account the wearability of the dress. Thus, we workers that have skill in that particular job to ensure the garment is well made. Second is marketing. We get upper hand on the marketing strategy as we combine both of our resources on marketing. For example, one of the best ways to promote our clothing is to get an influencer to tweet or post on Instagram pictures of them wearing some of our clothes. That is technology. Using state-of-the-art machinery and equipment can get us to generate more revenue, efficiency, and also minimize any waste that cannot be recycled. This also will protect our environment. Next is supplier. We choose only high quality material to bring comfort to the customer itself. Choosing high quality material is vital to the success of the product. Therefore, to make sure customer delight with our clothes, we only find the supplier that offer the comfortable and durable fabric. And the last one is social. We want to have a good relationship with customer, and at the same time, we want our customer enjoy shopping with us. We have an official website, so customers are able to purchase our product from the comfort of their own homes or without having to visit our physical store. Thus, it is the easiest way for them to purchase the product as it already has a catalog of the design, as well as it also can save the customer time. So, that's all for the external and internal strength.
Next, we will talk about competitors. In Kuwait, we will be competing with M. Missoni Boutique. The boutique features contemporary decor with 70s inspired shapes and neutral hues that create a backdrop in which to highlight the brand's famously multicolor collections. And thus, our company needs to differentiate the value of each garment to represent in order to attract the customers with the unique value that the garments hold. Next, the industry analysis. The modest fashion industry is set to grow to $368 billion by 2021, according to Global Islamic Economy Report. The term modest fashion refers to the fashion trend of wearing less skin-revealing clothes, loose clothing, and covering the body according to the person's own comfort and religious beliefs. Islamic brands are continuing to change the consumer landscape, not just for the global Muslim population of 1.8 billion people, but also increasing numbers of non-Muslims who share common sentiments of modesty, social good, wellness, and virtue. According to the 2019 and 2020 State of the Global Islamic Economy report, the Islamic economy has established an increasingly important footing in the global economy, driven by increasing Muslim consumer demand for dedicated products and services based on Islamic values and law. Now, let's move on to the next part, which is country to be ventured. That will include the political environment, economic environment, cultural environment, and legal environment.
Let's start with the first environment, which is political environment. Kuwait is a constitutional monarchy and has the oldest directly elected parliament among the Arab states of the Persian Gulf. The political ideology of Kuwait is pluralism, which is a form of political liberation or democracy. It is often viewed as the most fair and effective way to moderate between the discrete values. Next is the political system of Kuwait. Kuwait is a constitutional emirate with a semi-democratic political system. The country is ruled by a hereditary emir who can pass laws by decree when parliament is not in session and can veto legislation. The emir selects the prime minister and the cabinet is subject to his approval. He can also dismiss government ministers and dissolve parliament. Top positions in the cabinet, such as the prime minister, interior, defense, and foreign affairs, are traditionally held by the members of the emir's Al-Sabah family. Lastly is the political risk. The political risk of Kuwait is regulatory changes. The picture on the right side of the slide depicts the Prime Minister of Kuwait, Sabah Al-Khalid Al-Sabah, on the right, with US Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, on the left. The second environment is economic environment. Kuwait has a mixed economic system, which includes a variety of private freedom, combined with centralized economic planning and government regulations. In regards of taxation, there is no personal tax in the state of Kuwait. However, there is a corporate tax applicable to foreign corporations in Kuwait. Let's move on to Kuwait's imports and exports. Kuwait's top 3 trading partners are China, the USA, and the UAE, while Kuwait's top 3 exports include mineral fuels, oils, and distillation products. The third environment is legal environment. The legal system of Kuwait is an amalgam of British common law, French civil law, Islamic legal principles, and Egyptian law. It is the most secular legal system in the Persian Gulf region. As you can see from the slide, there are 2 kinds of laws practiced in Kuwait. The first law is civil law. Kuwait follows a civil law system modeled by the French legal system. The second law is Sharia law. Sharia law governs only family law for Muslim residents, while non-Muslims in Kuwait have a secular family law. Next, let's move on to the cultural environment in Kuwait.
Next is cultural environment. So, there are 3 main highlight culture environment in Kuwait, which are education, relationship, and attitude. The first one is education. Kuwaitis held education very highly. Kuwait has both public and private educational institutions. The next one is relationship. Kuwait people has a strong ties between family, neighbors, and friends. It is very important to Kuwait. The last one is attitude. Kuwaiti people are known for their hospitality. As per we can see in the pie chart of religions in Kuwait, the most religion in Kuwait is Sunni Muslim, followed by Shi'i Muslim, Roman Catholic, non-religious or other religions, and the list is Hindu. So now, I'm about to talk about types of foreign direct investment that our company used. So basically, foreign investment refers to the investment in domestic companies and assets of another country by a foreign investor. There are 2 types of foreign direct investment, which are horizontal and vertical foreign direct investment. Our company used horizontal foreign direct investment. Horizontal foreign direct investment is where funds are invested abroad in the same industry. In other words, a business invests in a foreign firm that produces similar goods. Vertical foreign direct investment is where an investment is made within the supply chain, but not directly in the same industry. In other words, a business invests in a foreign firm that it may supply or sell to.
The type of foreign direct investment of our business is horizontal foreign direct investment. Horizontal FDI is referred to the foreign manufacturing of products and services roughly similar to those the firm produce in its home country. We expanded our domestic operation to a foreign country which is Kuwait. We conduct the same activity in Kuwait which is apparel and garment business. However, due to the demand value that both countries hold, therefore we conducting the same business activity but producing a brand new pattern or garment every season depending on the style of garment that are worn by Kuwait people. So, for the mode of entry, foreign market entry mode are the way in which a business can expand its service into a non-domestic market. Mode of entry into an international market are the channel which how organizations employ to gain entry to a new international market. Our company decided to enter the Kuwait market through greenfield venture. A greenfield venture will enable us to have maximum control, and this type of venture is also proven to have the most potential to provide above average return. Although the costs and risks are high due to the cost of establishing a new business operation in a new country, our company is confident as we have a strong financial position. The company is ready to acquire knowledge and expertise of the existing market by hiring employees from a competitive firm in respective of nationality. With a greenfield investment, we will have a high level of control over business operation, such as manufacturing and sale of product. We will also be able to maintain our Malaysian brand image.
Now, for human resource, while recruiting people for international operation, the international human resource managers must identify the global competitiveness of the potential applicants at the time of the recruiting process. The company must keep international knowledge and experience as criteria in the recruitment and selection process. Next, there are four methods of international recruitment, which are ethnocentric approach, polycentric approach, geocentric approach, and regiocentric approach. Our company is using the geocentric approach method for recruiting staffs. Okay, and for geocentric approach is one of the methods of international recruitment where the multinational companies recruit the most suitable employee for the job irrespective of their nationality. Next, our company hire a professional designer from Kuwait to keep on up to date with the latest fashion at Kuwait. Next, our company also sending one of the Malaysian manager to Kuwait to monitor how the business is going, as well as creating plans in lines with the company goals and objectives. Number 4, our company provide training to the selected staff to help them learn specific knowledge and skills to improve their performance in their current roles. Now, let's go to the next part, which is the challenges, conclusion, and recommendation.
Now let's move on to the challenges that our company faces in Kuwait. First of all, Kuwait is known to be heavily dependent on its oil sector. This causes other sectors in Kuwait to not be developed as much. Kuwait also has an average applied tariff rate of 4.3% and 6 non-tariff measures in force. Kuwait is a business environment with legislation that restricts the freedom of establishment of non-nationals, and that does not sufficiently protect intellectual property. For example, There are numerous bureaucratic hurdles and approvals needed to do business in Kuwait. The processes required to complete a sale to the government are lengthy. Lastly, Kuwait has a high cost of logistics operations and undeveloped last-mile logistics services. Logistics is very important to a business as we need to distribute our products to the hands of customers. Therefore, the high cost of logistics in Kuwait will be quite a challenge for our company. Next is conclusion. All in all, we believe that our company, Truly4, will be able to sustain in the international market, especially in Kuwait. And our country will be slowly recognized by other people from different countries. This, in hope, will attract tourists and potential investors to visit and know more about our country, as well as increase the economy of Malaysia. Lastly is our recommendation. We recommend, as entrepreneurs, we should be bold enough to take a risk in doing business, such as expanding into the international market, in order to grow and experience managing business from different countries. Let's move on to the appendices.
So, without wasting any of our time, let's go straight to the appendices. This is Kuwait Tower. The main tower is 187 meters high. Second tower is 147 meters high that stores water, and third tower has an equipment to illuminate the two big towers. Next is Grand Mosque. Grand Mosque is one of the treasures of the world. The mosque is biggest and the official mosque of Kuwait. Grand Mosque has the honor to have celebrations and official religious ceremonies to be held here. The Avenues Mall. It is the largest shopping mall in Kuwait. It was the winner of the ICSC Gold Award for Best Shopping Center 2013 under the Expansion and Design category in the Middle East and North Africa.
The second picture is the Al Hamra Tower. It is the highest building in Kuwait, standing at 414 meters high with 18 floors count, completed in 2011 and making it the 36th highest tower in the world. These are the examples of our products that we will sell at the boutique in Kuwait. The design has loose clothing and not so tight, and the fabric will protect our skin from the scorching hot sun in the Kuwait in the Middle East.
So for the last slide is references. This is a few links that help us for further information during the making of the slide presentation and also for the infographic poster. So that's all from us. Thank you for watching.